Howdy doody guys, at the very heart of dance music, I'm Mr. G, you know who I am. Anyway, just hopping on, it's Tuesday evening. I've got one of my mates coming down from Fleetwood at the moment. On the go, right at this present time, in the microwave. I've got some distilled water warming up. We're basically going to do another record clean, and I thought I'd take you along with the journey with me. You've probably seen my other previous videos where I've cleaned some more vinyl, but I've had some new vinyl turn up in the meantime, which I'll show you the new records that I've got. So that's just about finished just now. So in here we have some lovely distilled water, nice and warm. Obviously it's been in there for 5 minutes, a little bit hot, but if you think about it, when you mix it with all the other bits of water, it'll soon calm down. And put that down as somewhere. Let me turn the machine on, which I think is just at the back here. There we go. So I've still got to put chemicals in it at the moment, but I've got some chemicals down there, so I'll give that a little bit of clean. Look at that. What's that bit? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to tip that in here like so. As you can see, nice and warm. But this is actually a 6 litre tank, so we're obviously going to need some more water. This is going to be quite difficult for me to do it only with one hand, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, try not to spill it. But these are 5 litre containers as well, by the way, of literally distilled water. I actually buy these from a company in Blackpool, funny enough. And it's actually delivered to me. I got 4 of these, 4 5 litre bottles. They're splashing everywhere. 4 5 litre bottles for, I think, let's have a look. Actually, where's my last invoice? The invoice here, look. Trade Shem, the company is. I paid there, including VAT, £20.50. And you obviously basically get them all in a nice big box down there. You get basically get 4 bottles, so 1 2 3 4. Obviously, you know, I've used them, but yeah, very nice. I've got the that's the stuff. These are isopropyl alcohol as well, so for this trick I'm going to need about half a cup. So yeah, continue putting that water in. Gonna warm this one up as well, I think. Just give it a little, just a little bit, because as I say, it's a 6 litre tank. And yeah, stick it in the microwave. Of course, obviously, just before I just mentioned, the microwave is nice and clean, because obviously, you know, you got to make sure your microwave is clean, because you don't want it stinking of food, because if you've had food in there previously, then it's going to make the water stink and all that sort of stuff. But I have cleaned that with some isopropyl, which is my own mixture. I've actually cleaned it all inside, so it is actually smelling really nice, just to mention that. So put this in the microwave, put this in for about another 4 minutes, let that heat up, and well, you'll see the temperature of the water. Well, currently the water at the moment, normally I set the drive at 40 Celsius, but what we've got in there is basically 47 at the moment, so it's actually a little bit warm. So I might not actually need to heat this up as much, because obviously it's going to be a wee bit warm. But you can check the temperature, you know, obviously if you've got one of these little fancy little gadgets, kitchen gadgets, you know, the little things that you normally check your chicken with. You can put these in and check the temperature and all that sort of stuff. Normally you can find them on eBay or, you know, Amazon for roughly about £3. They're not that expensive. So I'm just going to wait this out and stick that in. But anyway, yeah, I've got a friend coming down from Fleetwood, and he's going to be bringing some classics. Got some 7-inch vinyls coming down. Not sure what he's got, because I've not actually seen them at the moment, but apparently he says that he has got some classics there, and I said to him, I said that I'll help him out and see if they're actually worth anything. We'll have a look on Discogs and all that sort of stuff. But he's told me, he says he wants to keep them, he just basically wants to get them cleaned. Typical vinyl that's just basically been lost in the garage for who knows how long. I'm going to give this a blast now, actually. I'm going to take that out of the microwave and give this a go and fill the chappy up. fill it up with some more. So yeah, and it's still, that at the moment, it's still 47. So that's the ibuprofen. So I'm going to be filling this up. This is just straightforward cold because obviously, you know, we want to reduce that temperature. You see it's coming down anyway, just a little bit, 44 there, look. So I'll continue filling it up. As you know, this is a 6-litre tank. Still need to put the chemicals in yet as well. What can we do? Normally I basically put, well, you know, to a 6-litre tank, normally like a normal drinking mug. Normally, that's normally what I put in there. And that normally does about, I don't know, 2 or 3 washes. Something like that, because it is actually strong stuff. It's isopropanol, if you guys want to look this up. Isopropanol, 99.9% alcohol. And yeah, basically brings the records really, really nice and plush. But yeah, this sort of stuff, guys, don't be drinking this. This is absolutely violent. Violent. So, got that in there. Stick that in there. That's your cleaner. That's your cleaning agent. You can see it all sort of going all nice. You can see that's mixing with the water really nice in there. But you can see the water is really nice and clean. But thanks very much, guys, for watching this video as well, by the way. Much appreciated. As you can see, I am actually trying to improve my YouTube channel. So I know I don't really want to ask, but you know what's coming. Please press that little button down there. Give us a like, thumbs up, and it tells the algorithm of YouTube to say, hey, you should watch this video. Mr. G's cleaning his records again. Yeah, and basically what we're waiting for now is we're now waiting for my friend Joe to turn up, and we can carry on cleaning. So in the meantime, can't really do much. What was the temperature? We've got temperature, we've got 33 degrees there. I was going to show you the records as well, the new records that I got that's turned up. Got some classics. Do you remember that one? By Jonna. You know, shh, be quiet. So as I was saying, yeah, so you remember this track, shh, be quiet. That's a classic. Got some more water on the go over there. That's what the microwave is. And yeah, if you remember this one, that's Na Ye, if you remember, or Nala, if you remember that one. Classic 90s tune. Positiva. We've got the Travel, Bullet. That is only disc 2 actually. I was actually hoping when I bought that on Discogs that it was actually going to be disc 1 as well, but something went wrong. I've contacted the seller anyway. He's knocked me some money off of that, and I do actually need to buy this again. Now this next track, Brooklyn Bounce, I Get Ready to Bounce. Absolute classic. Did you know what? I used to have this on vinyl about 15 years ago, and I actually sold it, and it's taken me that long yet again to find exactly that same album back. And it's only a single, but there we go. Top tune. And what have I got? I've got Sound Pearson, which is a promo. Absolute tune. If you like to hear these, then I'm sure you can look them up on YouTube. They are all there. And another Mario Peru, The Vision. What a tune. So we're going to crack on and get these cleaned. Alongside with... got one of my other mates who's getting camera shy. He doesn't want to be on. He's got some records down there to clean. So, yeah, let's go for this and let's put her into process. Hold tight. So what we can do then is, as you can see, we've got the vinyl on the ultrasonic cleaner. This has now been running for the last 30 minutes at 40 degrees. It's only just finished now. And if you look closely, if you can film in that Mr. Cameraman there, you can actually see of how clean the vinyl is. Let me turn off the monitor, off the motor at the back there, look. You can actually see, look, the alcohol is actually now running off of these really nice clean records. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this off. Just give me a second, I'll just take this off. Pull it off, hopefully, without dropping it. But nice and clean, that. So if I pull it off, hold on, let me get that in there. Make sure all the water runs off. Look, you can see all the dirt completely in the water already. So what I'm going to do is lay the records down. If you can see that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe the record round to where the needle would actually go. So I'm going to hold the record and just literally just wipe around the record, as you can see. I'm using ultra-fiber cloths as well, so it's like, you know, I'm not using Granny's dishcloth, which you wouldn't want to do, but you can see that. I'll show you this in a minute when I just like give this a nice little wipe here. So I'll do this side, and I'll dry the other side. But both of them are on really nice sort of soft surfaces. Both are on, it's laid down on an ultra fibre cloth there as well. Don't worry about it. There's a little bit of water that's gone through there on the label, but it doesn't really matter, that will dry out. But the good thing is when you play this on the vinyl, deck, you basically, when you put the record down, you won't get the like the, you know, that sort of awful noise from the needle. I'm hoping, Richard, when you play this, it'll probably sound just as clear as a CD, if not better. I mean, obviously, you vinyl people out there, you've always said that vinyl, and I agree, vinyl is always better than CD. Personally, believe it or not, as a DJ, yes, I use CDJs, but I was lucky. Back in 1996, my first decks was a pair of SoundLab belt-driven decks. Now, if you can mix on belt-driven, you've got a talent, because you used to be there, and it's like all of a sudden when you're like mixing and stuff, the belt used to go dang. It's like just honestly like an elastic band. I've got an elastic band here somewhere. No, I haven't, but it used to literally just fall off. And can you imagine that? Literally mid-set as well. Honestly, amazing. But yeah, so I'm just cleaning these records, and this is the second video. As well, if you can, guys, as well, if you can also help me, I am actually trying to grow my channel. If you can, like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, you know, all that usual sort of stuff. Anyway, that's the record. You can see it's come out really nice and clean, both sides. So basically we'll polish that up as well, and if I can get a cover, Mr. Cameraman, so if we can go back, I can get some bits and pieces. Whereabouts is it? Oh, there it is. Bits and pieces, where are they? That's that. Ah, that one's open. So, yeah. Can you see the dirt? So we've got this here as well. So we've got like the poly-lined covers as well. Always replace your covers after when you've made a clean ultrasonic clean record. It is actually poly-lined, if you can see that as well. These are actually really nice, especially if you store your records in the sun, which you shouldn't do, but especially when you've done this, it takes a lot of the static away, and it just basically improves your records, and hopefully that they'll last another, you know, 20 or something years. I'll wipe that off there. That's what we're trying to do. Is that sticker? Ah, it's just an old sticker. There we go. We'll put that back in there. I've got the cover for that one somewhere. But anyway, we're having fun down here at Dance Event Live. Thanks very much for tuning in, and remember, please do, I am trying to build this channel. Just like and subscribe, and till next time, see ya.